You know, and I remember as a kid, they would say, you know, Joe, the way you can talk to Jesus, the way you can talk to God, is the way you talk to your friends. Because he's going to listen to you. And as a kid, I was like, I can get my head around that. And I'd lay there at night, and I just would look up, and I'd be like, are we cool? Are we cool, dude? Because I want to go make the purchase of the Sex Pistols, never mind the Bollocks. But I don't want to do it unless we're cool, because if we're not cool, I'm not doing that, because I don't know what, elevator to fucking Satanville. I want to hang out with you someday, and I don't want to go to that place where all those bad kids are going. I want to.
May 18th, 2010. Hello, people. It's Ethan from the Antagonist Art Movement. We are here at Joe's Pub. All-around punk rock master, Joe Sib. You might know him from Side One Dummy. Wax. He has been around and been a part of the punk rock scene since the mid-'80s. Let's meet him. Let's go.
Hey, I'm Joe Sib, California. Some people like to call me California Joe, but I just go by Joe Sib.
I jumped on the record player like someone threw a live grenade in my bedroom.
Asked me what I do, and for a while I thought maybe I was doing comedy, and then I thought maybe I was doing spoken word, and then I realized that what I'm really doing is a one-man show that is a performance piece, and the performance piece is it sounds so deep, and so it sounds a little bit like a prick when you say that, and I don't feel that way, but I really do believe that it's a performance piece about a day in my life that changed my whole life and that put me in the direction of where I am at 42 years old. I've gone everywhere. This is my second time in New York. I've been to Seattle, I've been to Portland, San Francisco. I do it in LA at a theater called the Largo, and I've only been doing it since October of last year. I think my show is rock and roll in the sense of I play music in the show. Tonight we had everything from Jerry Vale to Jesus Christ Superstar to Vicky Carr to the Sex Pistols to Black Flag, and all that music is the music that really inspired me and put me in the direction of where I am in my life. I wouldn't mind to do it at bookstores, and I wouldn't mind to do it in those type of environments. I'm up for really doing it anywhere. It just happens to be that I've been, lucky enough to know people at places like the Largo or places like Joe's Pub and stuff like that. So it's kind of fallen in that area only because those are where my friends, book and can help me. But I would be totally down for doing it. I'll do it in this room once they finish it.
I took a hit off a cigarette. Because she could fucking take a drag and fucking finish the smoke. And just let it out. Like fucking, I used to call her Dragon Lady. Out.
There's a couple people, like a friend of mine's here tonight that wants to do a book. There's people talking about a movie. I don't really know what's going to happen with it. And that's the reason why I love doing it. Because when I was in a band, everything's so planned. You know what you're going to do every night. You're going to do the same 12 songs every night. You're going to open with this song. You're going to end with that song. And it's so planned out, and it's so like in a rhythm. Whether it's going to be a book, whether it's going to be anything, I just love doing it and just seeing what's going to happen, because I never know what stories I'm going to touch more on than the last story.
So I walk around, I'm like, yeah, cool. I'm going to go hang out with the girls, and I run around on this deck, big redwood deck, 70s style. There's chairs, umbrellas, and Mr. Zinger is just nailing his assistant right there. In the sun, naked, having sex. And I was like, I want to do that someday. Yeah.
Everybody has a story about growing up. Everybody has a story about their parents, and everyone has some type, at one point or another, they loved music. I meet people all the time that say, oh my God, I remember the first time I heard Zeppelin. I loved that. Or the first time I heard Kiss. I think at every time in everybody's life, there's definitely, just like in my story, there's growing up, your parents, and at one point you loved music. And maybe you don't love it as much as you used to. Maybe you've lost touch with it, but I really feel that if you go back through your life, you find that day. And I'd love to hear everyone's story. You can find me at californiacalling.net. You can also find me on Facebook. Just go Joe Sib, Facebook, and email me if you'd like my spoken word CD, True Stories, Bad Ideas, and I'll get it out to you and just turn people onto it, and come and see me when I come through your town.
New York City, love it. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys all again real soon. Let's have a beer. First round's on me. Good night.